Hello. So today's video is going to be about Shin Ikki Tousen Volume 2. I already did a video on this a while back, but this time I'm going to do more detail about it. I'm going through the manga this time, and I'm going to be talking about spoilers. So, I wanted to do this video about a month ago in January, but never got a chance. Oh, actually, yeah, 2 months ago in January, but never got a chance to do it. So I'm gonna do it now. I have bookmarked where I want to talk about what section, because again, Ikkitousen contain nudity, so I want to try to avoid that. First, I want to mention that I can't read Japanese. I don't read Japanese. What I do is I translate it using my phone. So I use like a translator. Try to use that and try to translate as best as I can. And it takes time. It takes a lot of time to translate one lines by line. It takes time, and it's not accurate at all. It's not always accurate. Anyways, and also my pronunciation of some names are also not accurate also, because there are some names that are based on Japanese and some names are based on Chinese. So yeah. Let's start. So first I want to mention on here, this character. First I want to apologize that a while back on Volume 1, I thought her name was Chinbu, which is a character from the Han Dynasty. But not Han. Was it Han Dynasty? I actually now got my history fact wrong. Anyway, so I thought she was some character from the history. That makes her was the character from the history. But she is actually a different character. Because I found out that translating this right here, her name is Jubo Soken. So Jubo Soken actually is Hakufu's little sister. If you know, that is if you watch Ikkitousen Great Guardian, Jubo Soken, that character in the anime is not actually her sister, because she's actually supposedly the wife of Koki, and her name was Shokio. I think something like that. Shokio. I don't know. I can't remember her name. The one character that's pretend to be the little sister, but this is the actual sister of Hakufu. And if we go to this page over here, actually, was there something? No, actually, there's one more page, I believe. No, I think there's nothing. Probably just one more fact I want to mention. Her name, I think her name was Endara, because in Volume 1 video I made, I was confused and I wasn't sure her name was Endara or not, because I couldn't find nothing online about her name, her facts. But I think her name is Endara. Anyway, so here's some facts, some pictures. There's some history pictures of her, the history they shared. Just something like that when they were little kids. Alright, next page or next thing. moving on. Okay, this character. There's a new character introduced. I believe her name is Kotetsu Nakasone, who is a character in the Edo period. It was a sword maker, a swordsmith, I believe. So I believe this is her. This character is him. The yeah. Anyways, so this is, and she's repairing the sword of Asamon from getting when her sword got destroyed from fighting Shiryu. Some flashback of Shiryu, and then I'll probably have her name on the screen. If I didn't put it on already, I'll probably put it on already to know her name. So another thing I want to mention, Asamon does seem to get almost like betrayed by I forgot her name. I think it was an M. Takis. I think it's Takiso. Musi. I forgot what her name is. And from I translate it, I think it's to how to do with Himiko, I believe. Not correct. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's because of Himiko. Alright, next thing. There's a new character that is introduced. Another new character that's introduced. Each volume it does the characters are introduced. Which is this one. Which fights this samurai warrior or the zombie warrior. And Hakubu with her. Hakubu watched her fight. Hakubu is amazed by her. And this Hakubu is pulling her on her scarf. Being cute and all that. And clumsy. Two new characters are introduced also. This character is introduced. His name is introduced later. Her name I couldn't find it, so it's probably not until next volume. Anyway, so next. Hold on. Okay, right back to the video. So, we have Kotetsu and Johi, and this guy, which I can't find his name, Don't know his name is this big guy. And Kotetsu have a spear, which is later turned out to be the Chohi spear. The spear for Chohi. This is the long video, over 10 minutes. And yeah, so he got a new spear from Kotetsu. Her own spear. Now she could be like Kanu. And I know the next page have nudity, so I'm gonna skip that. And go to the, I think the final bookmark page. Which is Ryumo and this guy. Which is later, which Ryumo does ask him that he hasn't introduced himself. And this guy introduced himself and he said his name is, I wrote it down. It is Huang Kai Kung Fu. Somebody from the Han, I think it is Han Dynasty. Some reason my mind going blank. I'm getting the history. I think it's the Han Dynasty. And the Wu Kingdom. Was it the Wu? Were they the Wu Kingdom? The Wei was Kyosho. The Shu was Seido. I think they were the Wu. Wu was Nanyo. He was the serve. He served his ancestor or the character he represent served can't remember. But yeah. Sun Quan. But yeah. Anyway, so let's continue. There's still a little bit more. I'll probably have his name also like Kotetsu on the screen so you can see his name. Just mentioning that. Akufu with the new character, which is her name. I couldn't find her name, so I don't think her name wasn't introduced yet. And Akufu is like bothering her, following her. Just doesn't want to let her go. Although not let her go, let her alone. Ryumo's following Honkai. Again, I cannot pronounce his name correctly, so I apologize. They're going somewhere right now. I think that's it. Oh, there's more. I have a bookmark somewhere. But right now in this page, she gives her sword to Hakufu to unsheath as a challenge. You can see her here, and it is nice to see that Hakufu try to do it in multiple ways. Putting a rock on the floor, on the sheath, and doing this way the long, like in the funny way. Then the new character. Yeah, this is gonna be a very long video, almost gonna be 20 minutes. And then Remo. Back to Remo. And go to a place. I believe when I translate it, I keep getting shaky, the rock of shaky or something like that. I don't know. Again, I translate it. I don't use Google. I don't read Japanese. I use a translator. The new character attack Hakufu from the cliff. I think that's the end of that. There's some violence, censor that. And then somehow they're like in different period or different area. And that's that. This is a long video, almost 20 minutes long. And if you watched the entirety, I'm happy that you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, if you made it to this far, thank you for watching it this long. And yeah, this is a long video. Yeah, then that's the whole, mostly the what happened in this manga. Actually, in this whole manga, some things happen. New characters were introduced. For some reason I feel weird saying introduce. I don't know. But yeah, some new characters were introduced. I need to make this short because it's already getting too long. Anyway, so that's it. To the next volume, which is coming out probably end of this year or probably next year. Hoping soon, because that'll be awesome. Getting volume 3. But yeah, till next time. Right. Bye.